Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. Okay, into Shroud Hearth Barrow. Oh, I'm so happy the lightning
Get
is
an
here.
axe and bring me all the wood.
I am so glad. It is a good day.
Leave this place. Leave this place.
Read Wendelius' journal. 4E200, 18 Morning Star. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. 4E200, 25 Morning Star. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. 4E200, 28 Morning Star. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Iverstead believe is haunting this barrow. Good to test it out tomorrow. 4E200, 29 Morning Star. Success! It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. 4E200, 11 Hearthfire. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance, so I have to continue alone. 4E200, 20 Sun's Dusk. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Iverstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. 4E200, 18 Evening Star. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this too? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? 1E 1050. They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroud Hearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. Oh, sweetie. You're not a very good alchemist. Yeah? Thunder and lightning. I'm so happy.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
What do you need?
We don't get many visitors through here,
Would you care to hear me
unless
play
they're
my-
headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
I found this in Shroud Hearth Barrow. Gave the journal.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
All right.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Thank you, Klimek. I love you, Thunder. I love you, Lightning. Look how beautiful. Yeah, now that I've gotten Kaidan's note, don't think I'll be bringing him along the Mage Guild quest either. So yeah, he's kind of... I can bring him on the Companions quests. So yeah, he's out on a lot of this stuff, but I can bring him on a lot of other things. But the roleplay sense, the way things are evolving, he's having a tough time. Okay, this is a great place for a fire trap. Very satisfying. And you can toast marshmallows. Though you probably shouldn't eat them. I imagine the acrid fumes from the Walking Dead aren't great for you. usually turn this stuff off behind you? There we go. Why am I using iron arrows? Ugh. Have I already solved this? Yes. My stealth is so good. Down here, I have to unstealth myself so that the boss will, Hello. Oh, is there still one of your buddies still alive? Yep. Yeah, let's do something about that. How long does it last? I'll try Call of Valor. There you go. Oh, damn it. Hey, you. long do you last, Hakon? Lasts for maybe a minute. That's pretty respectable. Okay. Jumping has reminded me I need the acrobatics boots. Okay. I think it's some... No. Let's see. I'm going to... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna disassemble them anyway. Just want to make sure I get something light. Dragon scale boots of the acrobat. Okay, so here we go. Take a look how high I jump now. And how high I jump now. Look at that. Yep. I usually load those at the beginning of the game, but sometimes I keep thinking and hoping that I'll get it later, but I am... How far in? I'm like 60 hours in, people, and it's still... Nothing has dropped, so... It's very likely that it wouldn't have... Eee! Alright, that makes me happy. Oh wow, I'm getting fossils from that. Interesting. My archaeology skill has gone up. Nordic specialty. Resist fire 10%. Increase critical chance and damage to undead by 15%. Absolutely. I don't need to sneak anymore. Oh man, it was right behind him. Right behind him. If you'd had a pick and an axe, man. Oh, wrong way.
I wish I could...
Don't bring
7,000
them
steps
any-
indeed. Next time, they need to build it closer to the ground.
Yeah, right?
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Thank you, Timbo.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
You can actually marry her, but I'm not gonna marry her. Oh, you don't actually have to return to him.
If you're headed up to the
Okay.
monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Okay. Anything else in town here? Northy. Yeah, I'm in Iverstead. If I remember from my, all the times I've had to kill the guy. Guy's over here, isn't he?
Oh, Raiden, Raiden! You little more clouds down here, Raiden.
Those apples look so good, don't they? Ah, I love nods. Alright, where are you, man? Oh, okay.
I can't see you, Raiden. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding, hide. Don't make me sad.
Are you okay?
Raiden was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope.
Oh,
Everyone looked
sweetheart.
and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Raiden will come back.
Here, have some gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What's wrong with you?
With father, I said goodbye. With mother, I said goodbye. Rada leaves, and Narvi can't say goodbye.
Oh, honey.
Makes Narvi very, very sad. Narvi needs Rada to say goodbye.
Oh, wow.
The mountain will eat you. Watch the mountain.
Okay. Okay, ask Wilhelm about Rada. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. Now that our ghost has been unmasked, I hope we see more visitors in town than just the occasional pilgrim.
What's the story with Narfi?
He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Narfi she's coming back?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead.
Yeah.
Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
Okay.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was a dark and stormy night. Hey, Ambar. Let's go, find a corpse instead of making a corpse. Ooh. She's at the bottom of the river. The water keeps moving me. Sorry, that's not that funny. Wow. Okay. sorry, man. He was really close, too. Don't worry, you'll be out of your misery fairly soon. Who the hell paid to kill this guy, and why? You guys are assholes. I'm about to be an asshole.
I miss Rada. She was so nice to Narfi. Narfi's sad he can't be with Rada.
I found Rada's necklace.
Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Narfi, she's dead.
Oh no! No, no, no! Narfi never got to say goodbye! Now Narfi's all alone.
Oh, Narfi, I'm
At
so
least
sorry.
Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
You're welcome. I feel icky. Okay, the rest of the stuff was in short stone. Short stone is right about here-ish. Yep. Welcome, summer. Yeah, this way I get the start at the beginning of spring and get the good weather. And by the time fall and winter come around, I don't need to gather stuff. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing here, guys? Guar. Oh, okay, yeah. And Solgia. Alright, I know where Fingar is. He might be sleeping when he's around the campfire. Sometimes guys hang out here. Alright. Works as a campfire for me. I read a story. Sacred Witness. The True History of the Night Mother by Enric Milris. I have met countesses and courtesans, empresses and witches, ladies of war and slatterns of peace, but I have never met a woman like the Night Mother, and I never will again. I am a writer, poet of some small renown. If I told you my name, you may have heard of me, but very likely not. For decades, until very recently, I had adopted the city of Sentinel on the coast of Hammerfell as my home, and kept the company of other artists, painters, tapestrists. That's a new word, tapestrist. And writers. No one I knew would have known an assassin by sight, least of all the queen of them, the Bloodflower, the Lady Death, the Night Mother. Not that I had not heard of her. Some years ago, I had the good fortune of meeting Pelarn Asi, a respected scholar who had come to Hammerfell to do research for a book about the Order of Diagna. His essay, The Brothers of Darkness, together with Ynir Gorming's Fire and Darkness, The Brotherhood of Death, are considered to be the canon tomes on the subject of Tamriel's orders of assassins. By luck, Gorming himself was also in Sentinel, and I was privileged to sit with the two in a dark scuba den in the musty slums of the city as we smoked and talked about the Dark Brotherhood, Morag Tong, and the Night Mother. While not disputing the possibility that the Night Mother may be immortal or at least very long-lived, I also thought it most likely that several women, and perhaps some men, throughout the ages had assumed the honorary title. It was no more logical to say that there was only one Night Mother, he asserted, than to say there was only one Ring of Sentinel. Oh, than to say there was only one King of Sentinel. Gorming argued that there never was a Night Mother, at least no human one. The Night Mother was Mephala herself, whom the Brotherhood revered second only to Sithis. I don't suppose there's any way of knowing for certain, I said, in a note of diplomacy. Certainly there is, whispered Gormley with a grin. You could talk to that cloaked fellow in the corner. I had not noticed the man before, who sat by himself, eyes hidden by his cloak, seemingly as much a part of the dingy place as the rough stone and unswept floor. Turning back to Ymir, I asked him why that man would know about the Night Mother. He's a dark brother, hissed Pelorn Assi. That's as plain as the moons. Don't even joke about speaking with him about her. We moved on to other arguments about the Morag Tong and the Brotherhood, but I never forgot the image of the lone man looking at nothing and everything in the corner of the dirty room with fumes of skooma smoke floating around him like ghosts. When I saw him weeks later on the streets of Sentinel, I followed him. Yes, I followed him. The reader may reasonably ask why and how. I don't blame you for that. How is simply a question of knowing the city as well as I do. I'm not a thief, not particularly sure-footed and quiet, but I know the alleys and streets of Sentinel intimately from decades' worth of ambling. I know which bridges creak, which buildings cast long irregular shadows, the interval at which the native birds begin the ululations of their evening songs. With relative ease I kept pace with the Dark Brother, and out of his sight and hearing. The answer to why is even simpler. I have the natural curiosity of the born writer. When I see a strange new animal, I must observe it is the writer's curse. I trailed the cloaked man deeper into the city, down an alleyway so narrow it was scarcely a crack between the two tenements, past a crooked fence, and suddenly, miraculously, I was in a place I had never seen before. A little courtyard cemetery with a dozen old, half-rotted wooden tombstones. None of the surrounding buildings had windows that faced it, so no one knew this miniature necropolis existed. No one except the 6 men and 1 woman standing in it, and me. The woman saw me immediately. And gestured for me to come closer. I could have run, but no, I couldn't have. I had pierced a mystery right in my adopted sentinel, and I could not leave it. She knew it. She knew my name, and she said it with a sweet smile. The Night Mother was a little old lady with fluffy white hair, cheeks like wrinkled apples that still carried the flush of youth, friendly eyes, blue as the Iliac Bay. She softly took my arm as we sat down amidst the graves and discussed murder. She was not always in Hammerfell, not always available for direct assignment, but it seemed she enjoyed actually talking to her clientele. I did not come here to hire the Brotherhood, I said respectfully. Then why are you here? The Night Mother asked, her eyes never leaving mine. I told her I wanted to know about her. I did not expect an answer to that, but she told me. I do not mind the stories you writers dream up about me. Some of them are very amusing, and some of them are good for business. I like the sexy dark woman lounging in the divan in Karlovac Townaway's fiction particularly. The truth is that my history would not make a very dramatic tale. I was a thief long ago, back when the Thieves' Guild was only beginning. It's such a bother to sneak around a house when performing a burglary, and many of us found it most efficacious to strangle the occupant of the house. Just for convenience. I suggested to the guild that a segment of our order be dedicated to the arts and sciences of murder. It did not seem like such a controversial idea to me, the Night Mother shrugged. We had specialists in cat burglary, pickpocketing, lockpicking, fencing, all the other essential parts of the job, but the guild thought that encouraging murder would be bad for business. Too much, they argued. They might have been right. The old woman continued. But I discovered there is a profit to be made just the same from sudden death. Not only can one rob the deceased, but if your victim has enemies, which rich people often do, you can be paid for it even more. I began to murder people differently when I discovered that. After I strangled them, I would put 2 stones in their eyes, one black and one white. Why? I asked. It was a sort of calling card of mine. You're a writer. Don't you want your name on your books? I couldn't use my name, but I wanted potential clients to know me and my work. I don't do it anymore, no need to, but at the time, it was my signature. Word spread, and I soon had quite a successful business. And that became the Morag Tong? I asked. Oh, dear me, no. The Night Mother smiled. The Morag Tong was around long before my time. I know I'm old, but I'm not that old. I merely hired on some of their assassins when they began to fall apart after the murder of the last potentate. They did not want to be members of the Tong anymore, and since I was the only other murder syndicate of any note, they just joined on. I phrased my next question carefully. Will you kill me, now that you've told me all this? She nodded sadly, letting out a little grandmotherly sigh. You are such a nice, polite young man. I hate to end our acquaintanceship. I don't suppose you would agree to a concession or two in exchange for your life, would you? To my everlasting shame, I did agree. I said I would say nothing about our meeting, which, as the reader can see, was a promise I eventually, years later, chose not to keep. Why have I endangered my life thus? Because of the promises I did keep. I helped the Night Mother and the Dark Brotherhood in acts too despicable, too bloody for me to set to paper. My hand quivers as I think about the people I betrayed, beginning with that night. I tried to write my poetry, but ink seemed to turn to blood. Finally, I fled, changing my name, going to a land where no one would know me. And I wrote this, the true history of the Night Mother, from the interview she gave me on the night we met. It will be the last thing I ever write. This I know. And every word is true. Pray for me. Editor's note. Though originally published anonymously, the identity of the author has never been in serious doubt. Any layman familiar with the work of the poet Enric Milris will recognize the sacred witnesses' familiar cadence and style in such books of his as The Alakir. Shortly after publication, Milris was murdered, and his killer was never found. He had been strangled, and 2 stones, a black one and a white one, crushed into his eye sockets, very brutally. Thunder and lightning is gone, but it'll be back someday.
Staying safe, I
This is
hope.
Creation Club.
Well, look what we have here.
Looking for a fight?
Yes.
You don't frighten me. All you're doing is being insufferable. Leave.
Okay, okay. You've talked me into it. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Azadi's note. We'll be in touch. Wait to be contacted by a courier.
Sorry. I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
What's wrong with the mine?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up.
Not Krogmar.
I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble.
Town guards can't help you?
Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
I'll clear them out for you.
Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished.
Evil
You truly
has been
saved us all.
vanquished. You have heard of the handcarts. He has heard of the handcart. You. Ah. The evil has been vanquished.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Would you happen to be headed towards Darkwater Crossing?
What's been sending you to Darkwater Crossing?
My parents live there. I usually make the journey to bring them gifts and to just say hello, but I haven't been well lately. I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind delivering it to them on my behalf?
Sure, I'll deliver.
You would? Well then, I would insist on rewarding you for your time. Here, take my satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you to bring back.
Okay.
Darkwater Crossing is a difficult journey. Mind yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
I trust my parents are well.
Yeah. Hey, Ambar.
Is it true
You
what
guys
they
are
say?
useless. You guys are useless.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Bennett,
I don't care. Oh wow, someone or something has really enhanced this red fog. That's cool. It's probably my ENB, which I saw today. There's a new ENB version available now. I'm not touching it until next run through. It's going to be a little bit. Oh, and it disappears once. No, it's definitely still there. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Hate it when it spins me around, man.
Dragon! Everyone inside, now!
And yet... Oh, here you are. I died. Is that my first death? That's my first death. I'm so proud. When I die, I don't reload. Point of modding, and even in the regular game, do not reload a game ever. Restart the game completely. So I have a mod that will restart and reload my game. I don't know how to exactly describe it, except how I've seen it described, and I believe it's part of why my vanilla legendary game got so screwed up at the end and difficult to play. From my understanding, bits of code just end up getting saved into save games where they shouldn't. So I wish I had better words for that, but I don't. So this is how my game will completely reload. And I would recommend getting that mod or having the discipline to reload each time yourself. From what I've seen, it's a very bad thing. All right, well. Let's try not to do that again. I saw it like 10 minutes ago. These dragons are so cool looking. Cool, you're not dead.
Really dead then?
Yeah.
It's like the ancient legends. Dragonborn.
Yup. I've cleared the mine of spiders.
Gone?
Plus,
Every
dragon.
one of them? Why, that's incredible. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's stone back on the map.
Yeah.
Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you.
Don't kid yourself. Stone runs in our blood.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
Okay, deliver the satchel in Darkwater Crossing. Hey, bunny, bunny.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder. I do love my wife. Just wish she'd get her head out of the clouds.
I have a package for you from Sylvia.
It's a shame our daughter couldn't make the journey herself, but at least she still thinks of us. If you wouldn't mind bringing this back to her for us, I'd appreciate it. All right, then.
Sure. Draven! Hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you.
I used to be an adventurer.
Don't care.
Everything's in order.
This red stuff can't be good for you.
I trust my parents are well.
I'm back from Darkwater Crossing.
Ah, yes. Seems he sent back my satchel stuffed with letters. I look forward to reading them. I appreciate the delivery. Here, I want you to have this. I insist.
Okay. Maybe you could stand up? Tell me about
I
the
might be a
mine.
woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them.
Never questioned
Be
you.
careful in there. You can take a nasty spill.
Okay.
Keep yourself safe, traveler.
All the women also expect you to, like, be completely shocked and amazed that a woman is, you know, speaking in full sentences or hitting things. I think if they were talking to another woman, they might be like, oh, cool. I don't have to tell her this. But
No
they
matter
do.
what else happens,
You.
the gods will always be grateful.
I don't care that you miners
Everything
need
you've
it.
done.
Carry it. Carry it for the beautification of Skyrim. Small
Ancient
price to
tongue you are
play
Nova
for the
King.
beauty of Skyrim. Look at this beautiful
Dragonborn.
place. And how much better it is without those carts. Okay. That should be it for small towns. All side quests completed. Okay, there are a bunch of Radiant. I'm ignoring those. Alright, we're gonna head to Windcaller Pass and start the Legacy of the Dragonborn quest line there. Excavation of Windcaller Pass. I haven't done this yet since the update, so I don't know how they've changed it. Or if they've changed it at all.
Send them to oblivion. Retreat! I'll put an end to this.
You guys got it?
I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, I think Marasi. Oh no, it's Ariana. She just runs. Some of them just run.
Hello?
My, you made it here fast.
Oh, yes. Everyone is eager to get underway. We've delved into the main chamber already and broken through the stone blocking our way. But as expected, there are obstacles. If you wouldn't mind, could you venture in and clear out any of the wildlife that is inside? We've tried scaring them off with torches and spells, but they are mighty hostile.
Oh, got a kitty on my lap. Say hello, Vandal. Let's go be sneaky, sweetheart. You're gonna have to sit down. You won't be able to be sneaky. I suppose I'm the only one that wants me to be sneaky, huh? Yeah, you want me to pet you. Yeah, you want me to pet you? It's a very loud purr. And I can't see my keyboard at all. Hey, baby. Yeah, we'll give you a minute. Don't sit on the keyboard. Don't do it. You know not to do that. Okay, there's a collection in here, so I'm gonna be... I don't know where all the locations are. I need to collect some icy shards. Picked up some explosive arrows somewhere. Yeah, I'm seeing like more red mist. It's gotta be a difference in my ENB. So I am using... Which ENB am I using? Oh, I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna be completely uninformative. Oh, no, it's Rudy ENB for Cathedral Weathers, and then there is a retweak of it by someone else. Their name starts with a Z, I believe. Yeah, these mists are more pronounced, and that's definitely an ENB thing. Alright, it's not, I mean, it's not bad. It's just new. What quest needs a... Oh my god. Why do I need more mammoth tusks? My jumping boots should help me in here, because there are some platformer elements at which I suck. So there is often a great deal of falling. Oh my god. Which part of you? Okay, that's good. excuse me for just a moment. I have to pet a very annoyed cat who is literally staring at me and shoving his nose into my face. He's the only cat I know that does actual nose boops with his nose. He will insist on touching his nose to mine, and he must be paid his due. Yeah. Sweetheart. Okay, that won't make him happy, but at least he'll know. Uh-oh. He's going to change his position now. Alert the media. Alright, that's one of the collection items. Over here. Retrieving them becomes more and more problematic as time goes by. I think I've only completed this collection once, really. I think there are 6 shards. So I have to show Orion this one. He'll identify it and tell me to bring 6 if I get them. And yeah. It is so hard to see where their actual body is. Uh-oh. Petey sneezed. Okay, there's another one. Good thing I got my boots. I've fallen quite a bit. Oh, this is different. Set up checkpoint. Clear the area inside we call a pass, return to the dig, or help dig. Alright, it doesn't make you run all the way back out and all the way back in. Oh, that's awesome. And they have checkpoints for travel. Okay, this is awesome. It used to be an insane amount of running around in the dark for no reason. In the original, you have to literally run back to the beginning of this zone and start over. Well, that's unfortunate. But okay. Alright, gonna dig. Yep. You and your crew spend about 12 hours digging and make some real progress. Okay. Well, that's better. It's still not great. Oh, I'm gonna let you keep your cart, okay? Because, yeah, I don't want to screw with your scripting.
Guildmaster, we found something. We just scouted ahead and found a clearing in the pass. But it's guarded by not 1, but 2 dragons. That'd be your department for sure. I've never seen Madras run so fast. We'll wait at the North Camp for you to deal with it.
Okay, that's cool. I don't really dread this quest. I like it. I just wish it were better. And that is better. I like this quest a lot for reasons. And I'm willing to work for it. Ah, one of the icy shards I usually miss. Okay. Very easy to miss that door. You can really only complete this quest by doing it the hard way or advancing it. You can't load the shard to hand in. Just like Legacy of the Dragonborn, many of the items are quest items. You have to activate by picking them up. You can't just load them into your inventory. These directions, if you see them, sometimes they say something, they'll give you directions. They're being careful. There are sections that have spiders, like lots of spiders. So you can even turn off the spiders, I believe. But they also have directions in here to tell you, you know, don't go left kind of thing. In poetry. Don't go left if you don't like hairy spidery things. Why are there like half trees in the walls? Some of my replacers don't play well. With custom dungeons. Okay, so as advertised, 2 dragons.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Where did it land? Oh. Come on. I can't see you. Oh, right there. Good.
Sure. Zaproon. Yeah. Yeah.
Where is the damn? Okay, there you go.
Sure. Zaproon.
Jade Claw. Okay, these checkpoints are so much better than the original setup. Oh, this is fantastic.
What can I do for you?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh my! Let me see that. Yes, it is crystallized ice, otherwise known as eternal ice, or eternium. It is a pure elemental manifestation of frost magicka. In many ways, it's much like concentrated Stalthrim. Incredibly rare. In fact, the only known sum of the element was forged into a staff by a wizard named Hromir. Legend tells it was broken into 6 pieces. If you come across any additional shards, let me know.
Nice.
Stay safe.
This is fantastic. This cuts 3/4 of the travel time off of this
Hello?
quest thing. I've taken care of the 2 dragons and recovered a puzzle door key.
Oh, have you? Wonderful. We'll come with you. I'd love to see what it leads to.
This is awesome. Yeah, they put a wall in here, but didn't add a shout. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Bear, whale, snake. This mod is cool. It actually makes you spin the things. I like that. It's interactive animations, again. Doing very cool things. Shard.
Well... What are you doing?
I'm trying to unlock the old strongbox. I'm afraid if you see me do it, you guys are going to report me for theft. Which would be really stupid. What? Stop! No, I don't want to pick... Oh boy, this is really weird. Windcaller's Ring. Unarmed strikes do 20 additional damage. Windcaller Talisman. Time between shouts is reduced 45%.
Staying out of trouble?
I found these relics.
Oh, fascinating. Do you mind? I'll have Latoria take it back to Orion and see what we found here. Meanwhile, we'll press onward with you. Lead the way.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, so it would seem. These inscriptions are Akmorin, obviously carved around Jurgen Windcaller's era. Really quite amazing that they could tunnel through the entire mountain. Hard to tell how deep they may have gone.
Okay. Yeah, read etch tablet. Jurgen Windcaller, dedicate this temple to ice and time, for they forged my land. Sometimes they'll say the ones on the left do not fear the ones on the right, or something like that. Meaning don't go right, spiders. And he hit trolls in the butt. One troll in the butt. Two troll in the butt.
What was that? Must be my imagination.
Nothing after all.
It's Marasi. He's afraid of everything. Oh wait, no, that's Madras. He's afraid of everything. Okay.
Bah, it looks like another blockage. What do you think, Kaya?
Well, it looks pretty dense. Limestone with granite. Could take a few days to get through.
Well, blast it all. Very well, let's get to work then. We'll work on this as quickly as we can, but it may take a few days. Leave it to us, and check back in a few.
Oh.
Or if you can stick
Oh,
around and
okay,
help,
yeah.
I'm sure we'll
Hey,
be
watch
on our way in
it!
no
Delicate
time.
work going on here.
Dig rocks. You and the crew spend about 12 hours digging and make some real progress.
What can I do for you, Guildmaster?
So where are we at?
Well, thanks to your help, we managed to move the column out of the way, but it seems there's more hazards ahead. Mind looking into it? We'll regroup at the camp and they're ready for the next push once it's safe.
I can do that. I don't know how many shards I have. Be on the lookout. It's very easy for me to get lost in here and not know where I have or have not been. Fortunately, I believe there is a map. Yeah, there's a map. So sometimes I can come through and retrace my steps, figure out where I haven't gone or what I missed. Ah, I did it. Okay, I think I know where the last one is. I might actually do it this time. I'm so impressed. Oh, I love these checkpoints. Oh, that is awesome.
Hello?
The way is blocked, but the passage is safe.
Good. We'll head back in then. Give us a few more days and we'll get past that cave-in.
If you'd like, you can also help us to clear it out, which would make the work go much faster.
Dig rocks. So as you can see, within the space of like 5 minutes, you're burning 12 hours. And if I bring Kaidan with me, I can set up the tent, but it's just it just becomes so repetitive.
Guildmaster, you're back. A terrible thing has befallen us.
Calm down. What's going on?
Latoria was bringing the wind-call relics back to Professor Marasi when Latoria heard a terrible screaming sound. Something not of this world. It scared poor Latoria and she lost her balance, tripped, and knocked the wind out of her. After she composed herself, Latoria noticed the relics were gone. Something terrible swooped in and stole them from her.
What do you suppose it is?
Latoria does not know, and Latoria does not want to find out either. The others were past the blocks when it happened. So Latoria can only assume it was something they unearthed. They came running out right after Latoria, scared out of their minds.
Stay calm. I'll investigate.
Oh, thank you. Latoria will be staying here until you discover what it is and remove it. Terrible, horrible sounds.
Okay. Yeah, those to your left are made of ice. They do not fear those to your right. Oh, there's an obscure warning of where big nasty spiders are. Might as well go see the big nasty spiders, huh? I do like the big nasty spiders. Oh, no. Alright. Maybe it's further. I'm not sure. But there is a big nasty, like, shelob-sized spider.
If you knew how to fight, this might be interesting. Hey, easy there. You've gone and dirtied my shirt.
You're gonna dirty my shirt. Oh wow, these guys come in with you here
Easy
now?
there.
Taste steel. Look it. Let's see
Kyra is
if it
brave,
again.
the others not so much.
Hey, easy there. You've gone and dirtied my shirt. Come and meet your end. Little car and done. Good.
Hey, I think I got all the shards this time. I did! Yay! Sing a song. Okay, these guys usually don't come all the way down here with me. This is kind of cool. Okay.
Yes? What is it?
Good day.
What's happening around here?
Oh, Latoria must have gotten to you first. Yes, it's some dreadful sound that thing in there is making. But Latoria's getting carried away. Poor thing is just a terrible fraidy cat. But in all seriousness, it does have everyone a little on edge, and most don't want to go back in until you figure out what it is. And hopefully recover what it stole.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you, as always, Guildmaster. I'll have everyone ready for your return.
Oh, this is so much better than it was. Find the terrible creature that stole the Windcaller relics. Let's go find the terrible creature. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.